Hi, hello and welcome. It's Rob the Undead Gamer here, and this is the thing I do once a week where I tell you about what I've done in the week. So this week has been an eventful week. The week that's just gone past, I'm talking about what I've been doing basically has been a bit of working mainly, and I also went to see my friend Nick, who I mentioned in a previous video, and he's on YouTube, so the link will be down below for him. So before I get up to and talking about the antics that happened with my friend Nick, I'm going to talk about first what happened when I was at work last week. Now, I work in a hotel, if some of you know or don't know, but that's what I do. And at this hotel we host events such as weddings, parties and funerals. Last Wednesday happened to be a funeral. And what do you get at funerals? Crazy old people! Yes, that's right, crazy old people. So, at this particular funeral, okay, I was there. I was collecting drinks, glasses, putting them on a tray around this table. Now, I wasn't eavesdropping. I wasn't doing that. It's just as a waiter, you hear shit. And when you hear shit, it can be the funniest shit you've ever heard in your life. And trust me, working at this hotel, I've seen a few funny shit. So anyway, this lady was sitting on a table with this Asian guy. And they were conversing, they were talking, they didn't know each other, so they were like, you know, just, hi, this is what I do. And during this conversation, these relatives, presumably, of this old lady come over to the table where this old lady and this Asian guy are conversing. So as you do, this old lady introduces this Asian guy to these people, her relatives. And you know what it's like when you first meet someone, you sort of forget their name. And so she goes to the Asian guy, "Oh, terribly sorry, what's your name?" So the Asian guy replies, "Jaded." To which the old lady replies, "Jadave." You can see where this is going. No, Jaded. And so after this information has been passed on through word of mouth, the old lady turns to her relatives and introduces this Asian man. This is Jadave. Yeah, I know, crazy old people. Crazy old people. So, Jadave is now this guy's name. Obviously this guy turns to these relatives and is like, hi, and introduces himself as Jaded, because that's his name, not Jadave. It's as if this old woman's like, you will have an English name! Which is kind of scary. So that was the events and stuff that happened at my workplace. And then later on that week, last week, of that week, I went to see my friend Nick, and we had a many good time. And he's the one who we're sorting out the Final Fantasy XI Let's Play, which I mentioned in my previous vlog from last week, and that is going pretty well. We basically met up and we sorted everything out, so me and him are pretty much good to go and we're good to play. We are still waiting on Adrian, however, who is having extreme, ridiculously difficulties with setting himself up in the game. It's as if Square Enix just doesn't want him to play. So we'll see what happens with Adrian, and hopefully he can get on to play. I wish you the best of luck, dude, getting on and playing this game, 'cause it'd be awesome to have you in this Let's Play. But the Let's Play is going ahead. So we did that, and we did some musical jamming, and we also watched an awesome film which I really want to talk about. We watched a film that's called Peter Sellers' The Party. Now, if you don't know Peter Sellers, he is the guy, he's an old actor from the original Pink Panther films. He played Inspector Clouseau. I believe the character's called Inspector Clouseau, but he was from, I'm pretty sure it is Inspector Clouseau. But he's from the original Pink Panther movies. So anyway, in this film, The Party, he plays this Indian actor and trying to make it in Hollywood. And he basically goes to this film set, he's like the lead part, I believe, and he just wrecks the entire thing. Like, he sort of just does it so badly and literally destroys the film set. So the film never gets finished. Anyway, he's pretty much blacklisted, and then accidentally, through a series of events, turns up at this party that I think the owner of the film company that was making this picture is hosting. So the entirety of this film is basically him at this party, and it's the funniest, most awkward, most amazing visual comedy, verbal comedy, you name it, it's all in there, film. It was so funny, and me and Nick were in stitches the entire time watching it. It's a pretty old film. It's either from like the late 60s or early 70s, this film, but it's probably one of the funniest films I've ever seen before in my life, and a film that's, you know, sort of so classic, and they sort of do things that you sort of couldn't get away with nowadays. Not that it was like, I don't think it's really racist or it's bad, or you know, it's just sort of so of the time that you couldn't do it sort of now, really. Just simply probably because Peter Sellers is a white guy and he's, you know, made up to look like he's from India. Anyway, it's a total classic. You've got to go watch it. It's, you know, it's on DVD. It might be on Netflix, I don't know. But if you get a chance to watch Peter Sellers' The Party, it's funny as hell. This is basically all I've been up to this week. Hopefully this coming week will be good for mainly setting up Final Fantasy XI Let's Play, which will hopefully be coming to your YouTube's screens sometime next week, which will be awesome if we can all get that up and running. And don't forget to keep tuned to my channel for later on this week for my next episode of my gaming news of this week video I'm doing. Wah! And as always, guys, if you liked this video, like it. If you really liked it, favourite it, and if you want to see more of me, go ahead and click that subscribe button, because it'd be awesome and I love your face. So that's it from me. As always, guys, I'm Rob the Undead Gamer, and thanks for watching.